Hello, this is yesterday's price action for the Euro USD 3-minute chart. We had a spike and weak bull channel reversal. Let's go up to the 15-minute chart to see how this formed. So on the 15-minute, the day before, we had this overshoot of this downtrend, which created this double bottom. We pushed strongly above the EMA, and we have worked our way up in an uptrend. And we have overshot this channel, which created this range, and this is the start of the night, so we're in a trading range, and then we broke out of that trading range, and then we failed and we reversed. So let's go in and look at the trades for the night. So it is an interesting night because we had this channel moving upwards, and then it looked like maybe this channel is going to reverse here because we had that triple test and it looked like it's all going to end. But before the open, we had this strong spike out of this channel. And again, we're still thinking this channel may fail. A lot of times when you break out of an uptrend or overshoot an uptrend, you're going to reverse. The same is on the downtrend side. But we don't. We shoot up here very strongly. There's a lot of bullish bars there. And we overshoot here and we start to trend down just before the open. Now you want to get your channel in early. Whenever you see this overshooting here, you want to get your channel lines in, expecting these two legs back, so you can see the channel play out, the micro channel. So we're sort of overshooting a little bit, and we create this sort of rangy price action, and we head on down. And then we break out of this channel, so we are waiting for it to close out. There is another overshoot here, so this is all very rangy in here, but it does retest the low. It doesn't have to create a new low for a channel to play out. And this also makes me think we're more bullish, so looking for this second leg is a good idea. So you've got this leg here, you put it on the furthest pullback, and we're looking to go long, and it basically creates an exact measured move of this move. It just takes a very long time to get there. So we can scalp down here. Once we see it retest the low, and then we get this bullish bar down here, and we're at the EMA, we can look to go long. We can decide to hold here and think that we may go for a measured move, or we can scalp out at the highs. So just take a scalp. Again, we come head on down again, and then we get this strong bullish bar again. You can sort of see this micro channel here as well. We are overshooting that, and that's always a good sign when you overshoot and get a bullish bar right down the bottom of a range. And it's also like a triple test, 1 test, 2 test, 3 tests. So you can take that. You're either holding for a measured move, or you're just scalping out at the highs and then holding. You can do it multiple ways. And then we start working our way up, and we look like we're going to fail out of this range here, but we don't. We continue up strongly and we start channeling up. So I think once you start to see this like breakout pullback here, you can go long again, and you keep holding, and you're looking for the top of this blue channel. You should really have your blue channel in, so you should be understanding that, hey, we may be going in an uptrend, and you should start to run the blue channel line as you start to see it move up. This sort of stuff where it kind of a little bit breaks out of it, it doesn't really matter. It's still a valid channel. It's not a strong break of the channel. So we just hold that in there, and look, it's running perfectly along there. So I am expecting it to go up and test this high. We do test that high, and we overshoot. Again, we start to reverse. Again, once you've overshot, make sure you draw in your channel lines. It's really going to help you. This is going to show you that this is a weak channel as well. You're going to see all the resistance, and you're going to understand that, oh, there's another channel in play at the moment. So let's just take a look here. So we get this overshoot. We're expecting the two legs back. We head on down, and then we get this very rangy price action after this micro channel overshoot. You can see here, and it ranges out. And then you get this tick back in the opposite direction. Now, whenever you get a tick back in the opposite direction, that's usually a trap. Like 9 times out of 10, that's trapping you, because it looks so bearish, and it looks like, oh, we need our two legs. So you're instantly expecting, to go short there. But that's not the case. That actually fails, and we head on up to the other side of the channel. So once you see that fail, you can go in there for a scalp, but remember, you've got your channel line in there, so you know there's just enough room to take your scalp. And then we start heading down. So I see this as almost like a failed second entry long. So we're going long once, long twice, and we fail again here. And we can tell that this channel is definitely holding now. So we're hitting along it, and once that fails there's probably a lot of trap longs at the moment. Yes, you are in this bigger blue channel, but because of the failure here of that failed second entry long, I think that's worth taking that risk there for me. So you can trade that down to the other channel line, and we're reversing. So this now is a weak bull channel. And we just head on down. So then you can take this second entry short here. It's only for a scalp really. And then we overshoot at the sort of end of the night, and we just range out. You can't really take anything in here. It's very tight range, and you're at the bottom of an overshoot. So you don't know whether you're going to head up a little bit and then head back down. It's a bit tough. You should wait till you get to the EMA. And at the EMA, there's like a little bit of a tick back here, and you get a nice move there. It still, to me, starts to get riskier once you start overshooting channels. Channels can flatten out, so even when you overshoot, they can flatten out and get bigger, but it doesn't always happen that way. It did last night, so you did end up heading down there and creating a, this is all one channel, and then you get the breakout and you head on down, but you don't know that in advance. And anyway, this is the end of the night. So you can take this trade. It is very bearish. It is a second entry back to the EMA. It's an interesting one just because of that overshoot. I personally probably wouldn't take it unless I see it happening and I enter on this engulfing bar. But I wasn't watching the price at this stage of the night. So anyway, that's sort of, I'll leave that one with you, whether you want to take that or not. Okay. So that's basically it for the day. Thank you.